Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm here, dear guys. We need to start our virtual encounter today.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Adriana. How are you?
Very well. And you?
Very well too. I'm drinking coffee. Good evening, Giselle. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I am fine, thank you, teacher. And you?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, teacher.
I will send again the invitation because only two of you are here. Give me a second, please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, dear students. Uh, Okay, who wants to start? Because we need to start. We need to talk about. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, students. Hello. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Let's start with the task. Okay, Viviana, do you want to start with the task that I sent you?
Yes, Tudor. I'm going to talk about my plans for the future.
Okay, all of you, please talk about your plans, your goals, your dreams.
Well, if God will, I would like to live in a farm with my family because I love nature and natural environments, and I would like to have a lot of animals and flowers. And I would like to have my own company, like a dairy product company. And of course, I would like to continue to be a teacher, of course, but I would like to be a virtual teacher, an English teacher. And I also would like to travel around the world to know wonderful places. That's
Okay,
that's my plan.
thank you, Viviana, for your plans. Please, the other, say, to explain information and explain questions and answers. Okay, Giselle, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you?
teacher.
Ah, okay. Okay. Good evening, Carlos. How are you?
How are you, teacher? Good evening.
I'm fine, thank you. Carlos, do you wanna continue, please? Do you want to continue?
My okay, the dreams and goals.
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, my major goals go hand in hand with my welfare of my family and mine, which today study bachelor's degree in English as a foreign language. To be able to someday be a teacher able to bring knowledge to young people and also economy stability for my wife and my family. Another one of my goals is to get the change to improve my English and to be able to master this language. My dream is to travel and get to know other cultures and because know our countries and also dream to have economy stability and family. To achieve all this, what I propose, I must go from the hand of God and also strive and work hard every day.
Okay,
Ready?
Carlos, that's all.
How, how, teacher? Can you repeat me, please?
Do you have some plans more, or that's all?
That's all. This is my.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Carlos. Interesting your goals and dreams.
Thing.
Giselle, do you want to continue, please?
Hello, teacher. My
Hello.
dreams and goals, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher.
Hello.
Okay. My dreams and goals. I am going to working with teacher of English. Myself in a higher degree in military career,
Tiger.
bilingual. I specialize in the possible to teach what I learned in the career. Graduate and live it in Barranquilla or Canada. Willing, I can study abroad in order to improve my knowledge in the language. Ever married in happy despite obstacles. The life both you live with my husband, I with my and child. Two I have a right in my work. Probably do in 10 and 20 years, I am going to be pensioner and with a doctor teach and the of a university. I am going to learn Chinese and French. I would like to travel to the world. I need countries, for example, Canada, Japan, Aruba Island, USA, and Australia. Teacher, finish.
Really interesting your dreams and goals because you have a military career and you can travel younger than other people.
Yes, teacher. I like enseñar. Um,
Fish.
yes, uh, teach. I like teach. In my work, uh, the possibility for partners or companies, compañeros, or partners, and a student in IESUFA or EMAFI, uh, the career de oficial o suboficial. It the possibility teacher.
Interesting. Okay, thanks a lot, Giselle.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm, Maria Paula, do you want to continue, please?
Okay, so I have many goals. One of them is to maintain myself in remission because I had a chronic disease. So I always take my medicines and be careful with what I do. Another main goal I have is to be able to live in the US with my family. And to achieve it, I'm planning to finish my bachelor degree here. Validate them. Oh, I also have a psychology degree, so I want to validate both my degrees on the US. And I want to study a master's degree on both careers to have more chances to get a real good job. In the meantime, I'm planning to study harder to achieve my goals and to start my transfer process from Bogota to Texas.
Interesting. Because in our country, the opportunities can be better in comparison to countries like they are in USA, because the high quality of living is better there than in our country. Beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Maria Paula.
Okay.
Ariana, please continue. Ariana, are you there?
Yeah, teacher, can you give me a minute, please?
Okay. Good evening, William. This is the first time that are you here? William, are you there?
I'm here.
Good evening, William.
Good evening, teacher.
This is the first time that I can see you here.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was traveling and I couldn't before.
Because this is our 8th session. Virtual.
Yes, that's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you make your task?
So I read today that I arrived today to the the dreams and the plans for the future. Correct?
Yes, this is correct. Share with us, tell us your plans and goals to the future.
Okay. I'm working in Leticia. My plans for the future is move to other city career and continue my studying in English in order to improve my level. In this moment, I have 4 level in a technical English. The level,
Your audio
what?
is, this is there is an echo. There is an echo in your audio. Please fix your trouble.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but sometimes there is an echo sound, a vibration loudly.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to try to move. Now, how do you hear me?
Better, please continue.
Wait. I hear noise. Much noise. Do you hear me? No, I can't hear you.
No? Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Speak to all of us because I can hear you well and to have
Okay, I'm going to give me a second. I'm going to.
while you are fixing your troubles, I will ask to Adriana that continue. Adriana,
Hello.
Yes, teacher. Sorry. So I'm gonna start. Dreams and goals are something very important to everyone. They help you to keep motivated and focused in the important things of your life. Also, the dreams and goals are the easiest way to organize your life because you can build all your future and direct your decisions and opportunities in the direction of your goals. Talking about my own goals and dreams, I always have wanted to be working in the education system of my country. Since I was a child, I have dreamed being an important bilingual teacher. And while I was growing up, I started to dream with being part of the educational ministry of our country. But I have another dream, and it is can be part of the British Council office in Colombia. But how can I achieve these dreams? With a good and established plan. I remember a quote that I read some years ago. The first thing you have to do to get what you want is to know what you want. So the first step to achieve your goals is being sure about what exactly you want to do. Then the second step is prepare yourself for the things you want to do. In this step, you have to look for courses, works, or environments that help you to get the abilities to achieve your dreams. The third step is create a plan to follow, decide what career you want, where you're going to study, and thinking all the positive change that you could handle. The fourth step will be take decisions and create opportunities for yourself that allow you to go at the point you want. However, while you work in those steps, you need to be patient and keep yourself focused in what you want to get. In my case, I have followed these steps. I decided that I want to be an English teacher, work with the educational ministry, and be part of the British Council. Then I thought what careers I wanted to do in order to achieve my goals. So I decided to study a degree in English as a second language. I got a good level in English, and I started to look to work as an English teacher in my city to improve my abilities and skills and to get more experience. Then I thought in what other careers I'm going to study to be in the point I want. I mean, specializations and magisters. What kind of words and where? But always having in account that your lifestyle can change and maybe your plan can be put in practice exactly as you want. So I have prepared these decisions in a flexible way. To finish, remember that the patience, the constance, and the responsibility is the way to get what you want and achieve your dreams. It's all.
Adriana, you have a lot of ambitions and it is really good because you are a young girl and you can do it because you are a smart girl. I can realize because your level is good and your interactions and participations always has a lot of new elements for our conversations. Thanks a lot, Adriana.
Thank you too.
Okay, good evening, and Isabel. This is the first time that are you here.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Anna.
Hi, Anna. Did you make your task?
Yes, I did. Okay.
Please share with all of us.
Okay. My most important goal in life has been to help my son to be a happy and to be a professional. Since he was born, I've been working hard so that he doesn't lack anything, and I've been there to route him on the right path. I'm a year from achieving my goal. He will be becoming an engineer soon, and he's a happy man. My goal to the future is speaking English fluently. Now I'm concentrating in improve my English skills. I try to watch movies and listen songs in English. This is a good strategy to learn new vocabulary. I hope that in a couple of years I can speak very good in English. About my dreams, I like to be an English tutor in a virtual space. Since I started to study that way, I enjoy it very much. That's why I study too hard to learn every day more. Another dream is to travel around Colombia, and why not around the world. I love visit places with a lot of nature and with different culture. To make my dreams come true, I must save money, a lot of money. That's it.
Thanks a lot, Ana Isabel. Really interesting. Your dreams and goals. Really interesting that you are here with all of us, sharing your goals. Okay, students. Students, I would like that all of you making questions regarding those questions. I will assign turns that in order that you can make at least one question per person. Okay. Let's start. Adriana, please. You will be the first student that are going to make questions to the other partners. Okay. Second, Vivi.
Okay.
Third, Carlos. Fourth, Silvia. Fifth, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6, Anna. Go ahead, Adriana, please.
Okay. So my first question is for Viviana.
Hi, Adriana.
What about is going to be your own business? Because I remember that in your test you mentioned you want to be like your own company or enterprise. What is going to be about?
Yes, I told you that I would like to live in a farm. So I would like to have a dairy product company, to make cheese, yogurt, and those kind of things.
Oh, that's really delicious. Okay, now my next question is for Giselle. Giselle, what kind of things do you like about Japan?
Hello, Adriana. Yes, like is the country, is your see your culture and language.
I'm agree with you. Japan is a very beautiful place. Now, my next question is for Ana Isabel. Um, why
Yes.
do you think the virtual education environments are a good way to learn?
I think it's very good because we can we we are autonomy. We have autonomy of I forgot the word for the learning. You are the person who do your own things in your time. You have to use your time to do your jobs, your tasks, and you can work as well.
That's right. I'm agree with you, Anna. Now, my next question is for William. I couldn't listen your test, William, but you mentioned that you live or work something like that in Leticia. Um, how is Leticia?
Leticia is a little city or a small town. Is is located in the triple boarding with Peru and Brazil. Is the jungle for using some words, and the weather is average 32 degrees. Is hot and with high humidity. And the people is nice, and all the places are close to you. Uh, is is safe, different to Bogota, and it's an quite and safe city to live. But the problem there is the connection to internet is not so good.
Oh, okay, William. Actually, I feel like I'm very interested to know Leticia. My next question is for Maria Paula. Which will be your dreamiest job or work?
I'd love to work at a school, a job that let me like combine my 2 degrees, one in psychology and one in teaching English. So I'd like to work, I think like a teacher and applying my psychology techniques to have like a better management of the class and the kids. So I think that that's what I would like to do.
Oh, okay, really good. That's all, teacher.
Adriana, thanks a lot for your interaction and your questions to the panel. The second question, please continue.
All right, that's my turn. Okay, the first question is for Adriana. Adriana, you told us that you start to your passion to teach when you were a child. Why? What was that made you feel that you want to be a teacher?
Well, when I started to study in the school, I was like 4 years old. So I remember always look at the teacher like they have like the opportunity to impart a lot of knowledge about a lot of topics, and I remember that when I was a child I feel like very attractive for that. I saw the teacher like someone so important and with a really incredible and important job, because a society needs the teachers and we need the knowledge and studies to know our society and our world. So for me, they were like someone very important in my life. So that's like the reason why I felt attractive for this career. And also because since I was a child, I have seen that in our country the education is not very good. So I always have wanted to be part of a good change, and I think that a good change in our country will be improve our education system. So I want to be part of that.
Very good. When I was a child, I that happened to me too. I admire my teachers, and that I share with you that feeling that we have to make a change in our education for an education with quality and, and justice for everyone. Okay, my next question is for Maria Paula. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Maria Paula, when you start to talk about your goals, you told us that you would like to continue a treatment, a medical treatment. Uh, why? What's the problem?
2 years ago, I was diagnosed with lupus. I don't know if you heard of Selena Gomez case. We had the same illness. So it is immune illness that had no cure. So you always have to be like on treatment with you can be on alternative treatments or taking pills or like that kind of things. So I keep very like organized with my pills at certain hours. And for example, I need to avoid like a lot of the sun and like stress myself too much because that would be like a bad sign for my. So I have to take like really be really careful with everything I do. So that's what I meant with keeping like myself in remission.
Okay. I'm sorry to know that you are sick, but I hope that you get better.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
So sweet.
My next question is for William. William, why are you in Leticia? Is that because you are from Leticia or it's because you are working there?
Okay, I'm from Bogota. In this moment, I'm working in Leticia. I've been living in Leticia for 5 years, and one of my goals for maybe the next year is move to other city, maybe Pereira or Bogota.
All right. Okay. Now let's continue with Giselle. Okay, Giselle, you told us that you would like to travel around Colombia and around the world. Which are the places that you would like to visit here in Colombia? Because in Colombia we have wonderful places.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, Viviana.
Did you hear me? Okay.
Viviana, in Colombia, in the wonderful is Caribbean, is blah, 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 Cali, Bogota, Medellin is wonderful, is beautiful, interesting, and or touristic. The city, Colombia, Viviana.
Yes. I know that in Colombia we have wonderful places. I would like to visit them because I don't know so many places in Colombia. Okay, let's continue.
No?
No, well, some cities. because I'm from Barranquilla, so I know Barranquilla, Santa Marta, and I have traveled. Now I live in Cucuta.
Colombia is beautiful, is vale la pena, no sé cómo decirlo,
It's worth it.
to
It's work.
visit
It's worth it.
sí, to visit cities, Santa Marta, Cartagena, La Guajira, y, de Amazon.
Yes, we have wonderful beaches and places. Okay, now let's continue with
Okay, thank you.
okay, Carlos.
Okay.
Okay, Carlos. Um, you told us to you want to study to continue your studies to be a teacher and to have economic stability. Um, that's great. But you know that teachers sometimes they don't earn a lot of money. The teachers are like the salary is not so good. So what do you plan to do to get a better salary as a teacher?
Okay, the teacher's salary isn't good in Colombia, but teacher's profession is beautiful. I would like to teach other people, especially in rural zones. Okay, because I I had the opportunity to work in rural zones, and I like to help in that places. Uh, the stability is important because we need uh, we need some things that uh, let me to win the life, okay? But the teach is very important because the teacher must to win money must have get have to improve the level of life of the people.
All right, Carlos. Okay, my last question is for Anna.
Yes.
Okay, Anna, when you were talking about being a teacher, you told us that you would like to be a virtual tutor. That's what I want to be too, because I think that when you are tutoring in virtual environments, you have more time for your family. In my case, it's because I have my son, and you told us that you have a son too. Is that
Yes.
the reason that you want to be a virtual tutor?
Not really. My real reason is because I have my parents too old, yeah, and I have to care of them. So if I have a job in a virtual space, I have time to them, to care of them. So that's the real reason. Because
All right.
my son is becoming an engineer soon, so maybe
He's
he's
an adult.
married. Yes, he's 23 years old. So
Okay.
maybe he's going to marry or he wants to live alone or I don't know. But my real reason is for my parents.
Okay. Well, that's it, teacher.
Hello, Juliana. Your work was so good with your partners. Thanks a lot. This is Delia. Congratulations. Okay. The third student, please. Carlos.
Teacher,
Carlos, can you is your
Okay. My questions is my first question is to Viviana. Okay.
Okay.
Viviana, why do you like to study English?
Well, since I was a little child, I played with some girls in my neighborhood, and one of them was a girl who was studying English at school. And we played the school, and she played to be the teacher, and we played to be her students. And then she began to taught us English. So I began to get interested in English. And then when I was at school, I decided, well, English is interesting, and I wanted to watch um, those interesting movies, and I heard them talking in English, and I wanted to understand. So I began to study English. So I that's why I became interested.
Okay. Mm, the next question is to Giselle. Okay, Giselle, why is important uh, for you to study at the UNAD University?
Um, important my university.
Okay, and the UNAD University. Why is
The
important for you?
import uh, my university is the import for my work. Uh, my facility the student. Is, see, I am study easy for my work is the 24 hours.
Mhm.
Uh, or is dynamic, is easy for for the student. Um, uh, what is, cualquier hora. I am, o sea, um, no. Puedo entrar a la plataforma, yes. Um,
can
por eso
you
my import
study? Can you get to your virtual platform your knowledge
your knowledge.
and your practice, whatever
Okay, yes, teacher, thank you.
yes,
Okay, okay, teacher, thank you. Sí, mm, uh, por, por eso sí, por de estudio Jonathan Carlos.
Okay, thank you, Giselle. The next question is for Adriana. Adriana, what do you feel is the most important goal in your life?
The most important goal, I think, is be a bilingual teacher. That's what I most want. Maybe if I can achieve the another goals, at least I want to be a bilingual teacher. It's like the most important thing and the first thing that I want to get.
Okay. And the next question is for William. William, why did you say that you like to travel to other countries?
Uh, for me, it's a good. You learn about all the things in life, and when you go to other countries, share and learn about other culture, and you can enjoy other landscapes, and you learn a lot about different uh, point of view, and enjoy the all that moment.
Okay, thank you. Ready, teacher. We finish.
Saludos, Carlos.
Yes, teacher.
Mm, Please, William.
Okay, teacher. In the beginning of the video call, I couldn't hear very well to the partners, and I'm going to try to ask some questions. The first is for Adriana. Adriana, do you mm, you say that you feel that the education here in Colombia has failed? What do you think that is the main problem in Colombia for in order to get a good education, qual quality education? Adriana?
Yes, sorry. Okay, I think that we have two principal or main weakness in our educational system. The first one is that the teachers in the schools are not really prepared um, to teach. So it's very common that you find in a class, no matter if it's elementary or secondary, you are gonna find teachers that don't have the um, full level to teach maths or English or biology or chemical. So that's the first weakness that we have, the lack of knowledge in the teachers. And the next one is that even if all the plan, all the structure in our education system is right, the part of the execution is wrong. Um, I mean, sometimes you can see that the curriculums are right, the pace are right. So the topics or in all the kind of things that you have to teach in a class are right structure. But the problem is that sometimes it's not applied in the right way. So the students don't learn all the things that they have to learn, and that is show or reflects in the results that they have in their tests or in the assessments that they have. So that's are like the main weakness that I think we have in our education system.
Okay, Adriana, thank you. The next question is for Giselle. Uh, Giselle, what is the place or the country out from Colombia that you dream with visit?
My dream visit Japan and Canada and USA.
Uh, okay, and what 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 would you like visit Japan for?
Japan for tour, language, food is the arts martials. I like
I like to.
martials. Yes, I like yes. Y por Is it's beautiful, sí.
Yes, that's true. Okay, thank you.
Thank
The next question is for Viviana. Viviana, if you have, hi Viviana, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Viviana, if you have the opportunity to get a job in the city where you are living actually, uh, would you like to move to other city?
Well, not now, because my son is a child and he's studying, and I don't want to move to another city. But maybe in the future, because I like to know other cities. For example, when I began to work, I began to work in Barranquilla because I was living there. And then we have to move to Florencia, Caquetá, because my husband was working there. And now we're living in Cucuta, but now we have a son, and we have he needs an stability, for school and everything. That's why.
Okay, Viviana, thank you. The next question is for Carlos. I couldn't hear in the first um, him, but I understood that he worked in a rural zone, and I would like to ask to Carlos what is the problem that he have to face in the daily work.
Repeat me, please, the question, William. I don't understand
What
the
do you
question.
think that what do you think that is the main problem in the rural zones to teach?
Okay. The problem in the at the rural zones in Colombia is the difference between urban zones and rural zones. In other hand, the people in the farm having the same opportunities that people in the cities or towns have. Okay, there is a difference in both songs. Okay, we have to teach to improve the education at the rural zones because the teachers only want to teach in the schools and urban zones, but don't want to teach in rural zones to children at the farms. Okay, I was
Okay,
the
thank you.
I was the opportunity to work in that zone, and I in the future I will to try to help in that places. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And the problem for me is that I couldn't hear to Maria Paula and Anna. And if no problem, teacher, I finish my my question, and I would like to hear them and maybe forward as a question for for them.
Don't worry about it, William. Thanks a lot for your interaction because we need uh, we need more time because we need to do the second part and other students we have to interact. Thanks a lot, William.
Thank you.
Mm, Giselle, Ana, Maria Camila.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Giselle. Please, your questions to your partners, but faster because the time is running out, and we need to go to the second part. Okay? Faster.
Okay.
Only 3 questions. The other students, please make only 3 questions to the other because we need time. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Giselle, please. Only 3 questions.
My
Giselle?
question, teacher?
Yes, 3. Only
Teacher?
3.
Yes, teacher. My question is, Carlos, what countries would you like to meet?
Country I like to visit,
To meet.
to
Yes,
meet.
or read or visit. Okay. What?
Okay.
Hold on.
I would like to travel to the United States because it's a great country and have many opportunities to improve my English and to know different cultures in the different states that have this country.
Carlos. My second question, teacher, is Maria Paula. Uh, why would you like to teach?
Do you mean like what subject would I like to teach?
Yes.
Um, well, I'd like to teach English since that's what I've been studying for now. And if I had the chance, I'd like to teach Spanish to foreign students too.
Okay. My three question is for Anna. Were might you happy about your future?
About my future,
Yes.
I think my dream is to be a tutor in a virtual space. So I think this is my job that looking at for my future.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot, Giselle. The other student, please.
Okay, I didn't hear the statement for everyone, but I got maybe one question for Adriana. Do you like live in another country?
Yes, I think that if I have the opportunity, I will take it.
Where?
The countries, yeah, exactly. The country will be Canada or UK
Oh, yes.
because it's the principal countries that I want to visit.
Yes, will be nice.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Adriana. And for Viviana, how old is your child?
My son is 11 years old.
Oh, very good. And where do you live?
Now I'm living in Cucuta, but I'm from Barranquilla.
Oh, very good. Okay, that's it.
Okay, bye.
Um, okay, I think it's my turn to finish this. So, my first question is to Adriana. What other bachelor degrees or masters would you like to study?
Okay. As Ana Isabel, I want to be a virtual teacher too. So I'm gonna study the specialization. Give me a second. Again, I will study the specialization with UNAD that is about virtual higher education and the master in management and direction of education institutions with the University La Sabana.
Okay, that sounds good. Anna, do you consider yet any virtual environments to work at? Like, for example, Open English or something like that?
Well, I don't think. I think I prefer maybe at the UNAT, mm, maybe something the Gran Colombiano. I think more national. No, maybe international. Not more national.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Okay.
And Carlos, since the economic stability is important to you, what would it be the first thing you do if you win the lottery?
If I win the lottery, I spend my money
Robert,
to build a
studying a
church.
chemical engineering degree at the moment.
I would like to spend some money to build a church because the people need God. Don't need discos or only God to improve your life. Okay.
Okay, thank you. That's all, teacher.
Thanks a lot, Maria Paula. Okay, students, we need to continue with the second part of our encounter. Please share with all of us your phrases with will and going to, and the main difference between will and going to, because they were explained in exercise 3 and 4. Who wants to start with this exercise?
I would like to start, teacher, because I have to go.
Okay, Viviana.
Okay, the difference, well, going to and will, they are auxiliaries to express future. Both express future. But with going to is like something more definite. And with will is something more probably. So I have here 5 sentences with going to. For example, I'm going to send a gift to my sister on her birthday. That's a fact. I'm going to do that. My husband is going to get up early to go to work tomorrow. So he's going to do that. That's definite. My son is going to sleep now. My friends are going to visit me on Saturday. So they already called me and they told me that they're going to visit me. And I'm going to study English tomorrow. That's definite. I'm going to do that. And for will, I will travel to different places in Colombia. That's a dream. I probably do that. My son will study to be a vet, but maybe he changes his mind when he grows up. My sister will come to Cucuta in December. That's a possibility. I will visit Chile next year, or maybe I will go to Bogota. My husband will repair the computer on weekend, maybe. Okay, that's all.
Good explanation. Okay, please continue another student that wants to continue.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, I think that Viviana explained very well what it's about going to and will. So I'm just gonna say the sentence. There, yeah, the sentence with going to. I'm going to take courses during next year vacation. I'm going to work in a secondary school next year. I'm going to take the IELTS test again next year. My family and I are going to travel to Bucaramanga next month. My brother is going to start his university career next year.
Sorry, Adriana.
Sentence. Yeah?
Sorry, Adriana. Against or against?
I'm going to take the IELTS test again next year.
I heard that you said against. Sorry.
Because against is contra. Okay. Sentence with will.
Yes.
Probably I will work during December. If my parents get that job, they will buy a farm. My sister will be studying English with UNAD next year. Probably my cousins will visit me on December. If I have enough time, I will do a camp week with my friends during the last days of the year. That's all.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, I'm continue. The phrases with I'm going. Sorry, with going to.
Okay.
I'm going to work late tomorrow night. Mary is going to buy a new car. Pablo is going to marry next year. Carolina is going to sell her car. Something is going to happen. And we will happen.
Okay.
Happen. Yeah. Okay.
Will.
I'll do my tax tomorrow if I finish work early. We will probably go out next weekend to the countryside. I think Diana will pass the exam. I don't think it will rain this evening. I don't know where I will be next month.
Okay. Hello?
I'm ready, teacher. Uh, uh, sentences when going to. I'm going to travel to Spain. He's going to take a shower. She's going to travel next week. We are going to spend my money at night. I'm going to visit my parents. And sentence with will. I will be a teacher of English. I will have a son with my wife. We will stay in the city. We
What
will
will
play.
you? What do you have with your wife? Can you repeat, please?
How, teacher?
What will you have with your wife? Can you repeat?
The
Can you repeat,
second.
please?
The second phrase.
With your wife.
I will have a son with my wife.
Okay, a son. Okay.
We will stay in the city. We will play soccer at the stadium. They won't win the championship. Ready. Finish.
Teacher, my sentence.
Uh-huh.
My sentence going to. I am going to working with teacher of English. I am going to call you tonight. She is going to arrive late. They are not going to be happy to see you. Probably do and in 2 years I am going to be pensioner. My sentence will. I will call you tonight. She will arrive late. They will be happy to see you. If today I go to the cinema and I will buy the tickets. I will help you study English. Finish, teacher.
Thanks a lot. Please, my dear students, go to the exercise 7. Are you there? Are you listening the phrases showing this space? Are you listening the phrases showing this space, students, in the exercise 7?
Exercise
Yes.
7 is vocabulary, right?
Yes, vocabulary, and you have to listen them, and you have to construct a new paragraph regarding the new vocabulary that you can get and the meaning that you can understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, please. I will give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to construct your short paragraph regarding the new vocabulary expressed in the exercise 7, okay? 9 past 44 minutes, we will start. Is it clear, students? I guess that is it clear because nobody is asking me questions. Minutes left, students. Okay, who wants to start? The time is up.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, so I made a short paragraph including all the words. So, finding a job at a high school would let me get experience and improve my opportunities to get a promotion, not just as an English teacher, but maybe as the principal at a high school that's bilingual. I need to develop my transferable skills that help me get an internship. It could be in another country like United States, and that finally make me had a lifelong learning.
Thanks a lot. The second. Somebody that wants to continue. Someone that wants to continue. Carlos, Giselle, Ana, Ariana. Okay. while the other students are finishing their paragraphs. Maria Paula, would you like to give me the meanings, the main meanings of those expressions?
Okay.
What?
Get experience is to had the chance to prove something new and like getting better at it.
Improve.
Um, improve opportunities is to have like better chances to develop yourself at work or something like that. Get a promotion is to get a higher job, like with a better salary. Um,
Everybody wants.
transferable skills. I think it's like how can I say it? Like abilities you had that you could improve and use like in different jobs or different tasks. An internship is like the I don't know how to explain, like what you do in a company or in a job, and it usually don't have like a salary. You just do it to get experience.
Yeah,
And lifelong learning is like something you could learn and use for your whole life, like and keep getting better at it.
like the first
Yeah.
because the doctors have to continue studying for years. You could can appear treatment lifelong learning for the thanks a lot, Paula, for your reaction about the question. Okay, Carlos. Carlos.
Yes, teacher. My paragraph. Uh, I get up at 5 o'clock. Before I have a shower and I have a tasty breakfast. After go to the work. In my work, I greet to my partners and start the activities until breakfast time. In the afternoon, I continue with the same routine and sometimes spend time speaking and drinking some coffee. Already, teach, finish. Finish, teach.
Carlos, did you use the new expressions from our exercise 7? Did you use it? Because I didn't realize that you used them.
How, teacher?
Carlos?
Can you repeat me, please?
Did you include the new expressions shown by exercise 7?
Expressions.
Yes, the new expression.
Mm, well,
No,
I no.
the
I only,
exercise.
yeah.
Yes,
How,
but the
teacher?
new expressions I can realize that you include the new expression shown
Mm,
by exercise 7.
yes, expression of time.
The expressions that Maria Paula explained to all of us give experience, improve opportunities, get a promotion, transferable skills, internship, lifelong learning. Carlos, please do a new paragraph including those new expressions, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, I
Okay.
will wait. Okay, Giselle, continue, please. Share with all of us. Giselle,
Teacher, my paragraph, I am sure. I am going to get
sure.
experience in my work teaching in ESUFA or in Mavi to improve opportunity doing internship in these entities. Teacher.
Okay, thank you. Anna,
Okay. Yes, I'm ready. I
Diana,
want to I want to work as a tutor in a virtual space. I need to get some experience before I get a job in a prestigious university with a good salary. That's it. Very small.
okay, thanks a lot. Ariana, are you ready?
Yes. Okay. The people usually tell me that I'm very young to be working, but I think it's a good change. Um, a good change to be experienced in the topics I'm studying, and also it's a way to improve my opportunities to get a better job when I finish my career. Because sometimes it's difficult as institutions and companies ask at least 2 years of experience. Also, it's a good way to get a promotion and can be an internship in a school. But it's important to continue studying and have a lifelong learning to be better every day and have transferable skills.
Thanks a lot. Good paragraph that includes all the expressions. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Okay, students, 7 minutes left. I need that you can check exercise number 5. Exercise number 5. Read and listen. Okay, go there. Are you there, students? Exercise number 5. Okay, please check the video.
In this grammar lesson, we're going to look at two different ways of talking about the future in English. When we want to talk about future plans or plans that we are making while we're speaking, we use will. When we want to talk about fixed future plans that were made before the time of speaking, we use be going to. For example, I think I'll visit my grandmother this weekend is a plan that may change or that is being made at the time of speaking, but I'm going to spend December 24th at my grandmother's house is a fixed plan that was made before the time of speaking. Let's take a closer look at the will future. As you can see, the verb think is used first. This helps reinforce the flexible nature of the future plan. You can also see that the auxiliary verb will is contracted, as in I'll. This is normal, and when speaking, you should always do the same. You can see the verb visit and my grandmother this weekend. When we look at the second example, we can see that the structure is different. The sentence begins with the subject I, followed by am, which is contracted again, so I'm, is followed by going to, then the verb spend, and finally, December 24th at my grandmother's house. There are other ways of talking about the future that we will discuss later on. For now, let's go to the next exercise and practice will and be going to.
Okay, the video was relative the main difference and the use of be going to and will. Like Viviana was explained to all of us. But Viviana isn't here at this moment. Okay, students. That's all for today. I will send you an assignment to reinforce our knowledge. Thanks a lot for your participation. I'm going to Spain.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much. See you on Thursday.
Okay? Have a nice night. Have a nice relax. Bye bye, students.
Thank you. Bye bye.